Folks, hello, and thank you so much for joining me here at Sa Rapita. Now, I've never been to Sa Rapita before. I don't know if you know this area. Do you know the famous beach of Es Trenc? Well, that's there. We're here. Sa Rapita's down the other end of that massive, expansive, multi-kilometre long bay. You've got Sa Rapita here. In the middle, there's like a little peninsula that juts out. You can maybe see that in the very distance. There's a peninsula with some houses, some buildings on it. Round there, we've got Es Trenc, which goes on a long way. And then all the way at the very, very far end there, which you probably can't see on this wide-angle lens, you've got Colonia de San Jordi. This bay, it's massive, divided into these different sections, is wonderful. It's renowned, certainly Es Trenc is renowned for having very chalky white sand and amazing clear water, very, very shallow for a long way out. Kind of like Alcudia in that sense, nice shallow entry, so if you've got elderly relatives, they'll like Es Trenc. But Es Trenc's very famous, quite busy, a little bit too busy sometimes. But our first time in Sa Rapita, and it's beautiful. It's very narrow, as you can see. The playa here, there's not much to it. It's probably 3 meters, but we've got this amazing entry into the water, just like Es Trenc. Very, very shallow. I mean, crystal clear water. Quite fresh for this time of year in September. I'm quite surprised actually, because normally the water heats up quite a lot by this time in the summer. I do believe though that there's been some storms around, so that's probably freshened the water up a wee bit, which is nice. It tends to be a bit bathy for me at this time of year. But anyway, we've got nice fresh water, and this narrow beach, as I was talking about, we've just kind of lined ourselves up. There's about 7 of us, and we're just staring out to the horizon. You know, that's what elderly people do, don't they? They just stare out to sea, thinking about opportunities missed, relationships that should never, and I mean never, have happened. The reason we've ended up in Sa Rapita today, because if we've ever come this way in the car, we always end up in Es Trenc. It's just standard procedure to do that. But the reason we came here is because a friend of ours, Elena, suggested we come to have paella on the beach in this fantastic restaurant here. Because at Sa Rapita you've got this harbour, there's a marina there, and right next to the marina there is a restaurant. I'm not sure if it's part of the Club Nàutic de Sa Rapita. I tried my best there to pronounce that. I'm not sure if it's the restaurant of the sailing club, but it's right there. It's fantastic. It's got tons and tons of tables, and we got 2 different versions of paella. We got the paella de marisco, and then we got this other one, I always forget the name of it. It's basically a paella that's got meat and fish in it, but they've done all the hard work for you. They've taken all the meat out the gambas, they've deboned the chicken and tossed it in, they've mixed it all together for you, so you can just eat it like a baby. The other paella that arrived, the marisco, had the full gambas, the mejillones, the mussels. It had things that you had to do. You had to be hands-on. I am lazy. I don't know about you. I'm a lazy person. So I quite like the other one. The one that's prepared for you. They just shovel it into your mouth like a big pig. I will stick the name of the restaurant in the description of this video. I just can't remember it right. I actually don't even know. It just had a sign saying restaurant above it. But somebody over there will know what it's called. I highly recommend the paella. It was delicious. I'm a massive fan of paella. It must be good though. The cheap microwave paella that you sometimes get in places. I'm not naming any names, but Arenal. If you go to Arenal, there's a good chance you're getting a microwave paella there. A good paella though is an experience. It's a thing of beauty. And we've had 2 fantastic paellas there in that restaurant here at Sa Rapita, right next to the marina. Can't miss it. So yeah, that's my report from here. I've had a great time. Oh, let me not forget, some of you guys who watch the channel might know that I quite like a beer now and again. There is a chiringuito, there's a beach bar here. It's about, where's our camp? Say 500 meters up the beach from the restaurant, right at the marina. There's a chiringuito beach bar. They stick them up in the summer. I don't know how they bring them here in the back of a truck and then they just throw them up. It's like a flat pack pub. What's happened is we've had paella. Everyone's fallen asleep on the sand for their siesta. All right, I'm the only Brit here. I'm the only Scottish person. Scottish people don't take naps. Off to the pub, couple of cheeky halves, and then back to the gang. And that's where I'm going right now, guys. If you have enjoyed this video, you know, you can subscribe to the channel. It's completely free to subscribe on YouTube, so why don't you click that little button? Also, give this video a like if you've enjoyed it. If you do like videos about Mallorca, please go and check out the other videos I've made. I've made quite a few. Have a browse around, okay? Have a little peek, have a look-see. Hopefully something tickles your fancy. I would like to advertise them as informative and fun, okay? So, I mean, that's probably subjective. But anyway, dig in, have a look around, and I hope you find something you like until the next video that I make, which will be hopefully soon. Take care of yourselves and each other.